were too fragile. Radium girls, radium girls, radium girls, your dials in a row. Well, I'm laying around like a summertime beagle. I don't wanna move, got my legs stretched out in the sun. Others can buzz about like bees in the clover. I'll yawn a bit and maybe I'll turn over. Napping in a hammock with my man is much more fun. Gotta go in, but I wanna stay. Nap here with you on a lazy day. I'm an old hound in September heat, listening to the slow, slow sound of your heartbeat. Let's let sleeping dogs lie in the sunshine together. The air is hot and sultry, but the leaves are falling down. There's grapes on the vine, the basil is blooming, the honeysuckle's gone, and I am assuming snowy winter days and nights will soon be coming round. I gotta go in, but I wanna stay. Lay here with you on a lazy day. I'm an old hound in September heat, listening to the slow, slow sound of your heartbeat. Well, I'm saying farewell to the dark days of summer. Rolling up my hammock and it's time to say goodbye.
Jack?
You stop and pick up a small yellow flower. Give it to me and say, stay another hour, stay another 3, and boy, time does surely fly. Well, I'm laying around like a summertime beagle. I don't wanna move, got my legs stretched out in the sun. Others can buzz about like bees in the clover. I'll yawn a bit and maybe I'll turn over. Napping in a hammock with my man is much more fun. While I'm laying around like a summertime beagle. Pretty little ladies from down below, lost in the mists where the memories go. Make a heart peace with the ravens and the crows. Ravens and the crows. Hope the seers and the seekers don't find you. Might have done right or you might have done wrong. Just some old lyrics to forgotten songs. The work is hard and the days are long. Days are long. But the years and the seasons won't bind you. Serpents 3 with stolen things, right? Another power. He has your book, and he wears your ring, and he waits there in his tower. The city is a crater where the wizards die. Voices in your head brought you here to hide. Found a mountain home where the ravens bite. Ravens bite. Didn't know the journey would blind you. Clerics and the monks tend the olive tree, but they have no flowers and they got no bees. They live long here and there's no disease. No disease. But you can't put your hate behind you. Serpents 3 must pay the price for stealing mages' power. Kill them once, and you kill them twice, then 3 times in their tower. She's mourning for a lover who burned and bled. He died from a spell meant for her instead. Hope you will remember that she wants you dead. Wants you dead. As your magic and the visions remind you. The serpents are sinners, but you've never been nice. Learned your law with a heart of ice. Most live once, but you get to go twice. You get to go twice. Change the pattern and the goal that designed you. Serpents 3 took you to ride, stole away your power, killed the groom, and now the rock will find them in their tower. Pretty little ladies from down below, lost in the mists where the memories go. Make a heart peace with the ravens and the crows. Ravens and the crows. Hope the seers and the seekers don't find you. Pretty little ladies from down below, lost in the mist where the memories go. Make a hard peace with the ravens and the crows. Hope the seers and the seekers don't find you. Peppermint ladies, peppermint love, peppermint ladies, peppermint love, scattering seeds on the pomegranate tour. Niflheim, Hades will love us all for sure. Peppermint ladies, both wicked and demure, all of us dancing and singing our songs. Peppermint ladies, peppermint love, formerly known as Persephone dear. Flowers won't keep her, no mother's nagging tears. Peppermint ladies will buy her time and beers, all of us dancing and singing our songs. Peppermint ladies, peppermint love. Galatea has got up and left, tired of being perfect. Her big mouth, his chisel in hand, standing bereft. She's signing all our concerts with ivory hands on a pedestal. Watch her show and tell, sit a spell. Love, love, love. Peppermint, 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 peppermint love. Scattering seeds on the pomegranate tour. Muses and mythical entrepreneurs. Peppermint ladies display haute couture. All of us dancing and singing our songs. Peppermint ladies, peppermint love. Weaving our costumes, Arachne has a loom. Sweet Ariadne will lure you to your tomb. Peppermint ladies have trashed their locker rooms. All of us dancing and singing our songs. Peppermint ladies, peppermint love. Now hell is other people on stage, tired of being normal. People want to go out with the
Greetings, fellow geeks and gamers. This sleeps in the day here. We're going to be doing some more Okami HD. This game was released 2006 on this date, April 20th. I want to double check that. I say that with confidence, and now I want to double check that that's right. Okami release date. Yes, April 20th, 2006. That's the part I wanted to double check. Technically September 19th in North America, but whatever. We're doing it for the original because it was a couple days after when I was about to beat the game anyway, so I figured this is the perfect day to do it. So, we're going to be playing Okami HD today. Just so people know who have been following, I went through, collected all the stray beads. Because of that, my wrist is bothering me, so I did turn on turbo for combat. So if I don't seem like I'm straining as much as I need to for what I'm doing, it's because I'm not. Because I really... So the Demon Gate challenges for getting the stray beads were a little rough on my old man wrists. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. So... Hello? Well, maybe I'll... I don't know what's going on. Give me a second, guys. There we go. My music did not want to pause when I was telling it to pause. Oh, wow. I forget you begin with 3... ink vials. Ink vials? Ink bottles. Okami. Okami. Alright, so all we have left... Main storyline is the arc, Yamato arc. The Iron Arc. And Yami, which literally what means darkness? The arc of Yamato. It's a floating in the sky. Oh, you have more to say. How can such an enormous thing float into the sky like that? It must mean what the old legends say is true. Oh, we get a little... Okay. The legend about how this ark worked, or about this ark, which was sunk into Laoshi Lake, fell from the celestial plane and into our world. It says, the celestials who fell to our world with it were eaten up by countless vicious monsters. By the army controlled by the evil ruler of darkness, Yami. So the Arc of Yamato is related to the powers of darkness. Okay, cool. Over the Rainbow Bridge. Oh no, dog's going over a Rainbow Bridge. Very sad. Wait, Ami. You know what'll happen if you cross that Rainbow Bridge? And board the Arc of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news. The people of Kamui all know it. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about Laoshi or even legends have nothing good to say about it or Laoshi Lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve? You mean you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Yes. I see. Well, I guess this is it then, Ami. Don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Yeah, the nice part about video games is you can create save points. So, you know. Bump, peppermint. Wait a second, Ami. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? 54 hours. It all started in the valley of Sakuya's chest. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi. Then that fox witch. We even went inside an emperor's body, that's true, and traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary arc. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Ami. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. No, we haven't. Well, we have, just not the upgraded. And now, each and every one has been etched into my mind. No. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Ami, no. Look, you're a god. I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be tough, may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know? Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, ma chérie. Your way lies within this arc. The Celestial Waka. I think this is where they reveal that he's a Celestial. You again. At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique! How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Ah, what are you babbling about, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary Ark, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. The fabled Ark of Yamato. You'll never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet? You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Oh. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. Splonk. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial planes. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with Zetsuni, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Oh no, the door is closing, but Easton! Sayonara aboard the Ark of Yamato. Hello, random celestial. Do you have... Will Ghost of a Celestial? Mako! My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes have been enveloped in darkness all this time. But I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Note the little wings on his head. That's important. Celestial being, Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded Ark, which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the Celestial Plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I love also that they are referring to, these guys refer to you by title and name, because you are the great god Amaterasu. Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift, not only for me, but for the others who succumb to death. In exchange, I will give what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits. Yes. What will you offer? I have demon fangs. Let's see what we can get. Golden ink pot! It's probably worth grabbing one of those. And then get some traveler's charms, I guess. And then see what he has for monies. Gold dust. We want as much of this as we can get. 10 of these. I know this looks like a lot, but I really had to burn through supplies whenever I was doing stuff, so and this is, again, the point where, you know, you don't get to come back. I mean, you can come back to him, I'm pretty sure, but let's get 10 of these, so we have 30. Oh, not that. This. Let's get a whole assload of those. We probably won't need those, but that many, I mean, we'll probably need some. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Now we're going to make a new save. Yeah, it took us like 13 hours to get all the remaining stray beads, so... man, I don't remember anything about this. We did, by the way, reach max level in the process. Also, to show you guys, we have all the stray beads. We did not get everything, though. I did not go and get the two remaining brush upgrades that I don't have, which are the fire one, which we can just use Inferno using the Divine Instrument if we need to, or the Lightning Bolt, which we can use the Sword Divine Instrument, so we don't need to. Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home is a celestial plane. It is you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. Celestial Being, Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle of the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy was about to befall us. Exposition, exposition, exposition. I love exposition. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing. But when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu, it seemed that the Ark had begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. Uh-huh. Alright, what's in these? Is there anything useful? Probably not. I don't really need anything, I guess. It's just going to be money and stuff, right? Okay. Alright, what's in this one? Alright, we have to do... Oh! That's fine. Okay. That went smooth. we almost did that with a low enough damage taken. Alright. On to the next floor, and like I said, you can see, if you saw that, why I was not using my wrist anymore, because I can shoot that fast, but boy was my hand not happy at the end of doing all of that. Okay, so this one's done, so this was the far left, and then we have the second left. Yeah, there we go, we're back to full solars now. We almost have full godhood, so I don't even really need to do... Okami Amaterasu. It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. I was ready for immortality, but now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more. Alright, next is Spider. Can you jump down below? Probably not. Alright, save after beating. What was... Oh no, next is... I don't know what that one is. I actually don't know which monster this is. Boop. We should use our sake. Like, I bought them for a reason. So we might as well go through and use these. This is the red mask or whatever. What is it? Bombs on this? Oops. I think this is what it was for that one. We have to blow up his armor or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Crimson Skull, or Crimson Helm is defeated. Beautiful. Yeah, I definitely didn't remember that was the Crimson helmet. Like, that's what he looked like. Once I saw him, I knew what it was. But I definitely could not remember him whenever I saw the lithogram? Is that a lithogram, maybe? It's kind of like a lithogram. Okay. We'll go save. And the next is the spider. Which should be, right? Yeah, spider's next. And then it will be, Orochi. Oh, got another celestial. Sato. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to come on. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Celestial being, Sato. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monstrous Orochi. The monster, Orochi, who attacked the celestial plane, had suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Oh, perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. I missed a line there, didn't I? Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Alright, spider. We can beat the spider without ever attacking. I'm not going to, but we can. It's quicker for me. No, it may not be quicker. We have fire, so it's probably quicker just to equip the fire ability. Can you please just do the thing? There we go. Whip. Main. Oh, maybe not. This one's not that, so let's put this back on main so we get the most out of this. That's okay. I don't mind having to actually fight him. It's not a problem. Hello? There we go. What is going on? Why is it doing that? What? Game. There we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. What the heck? Oh! Okami just crashed? I've never had Okami crash before. Good thing we saved. It's kind of funny. Hi, Red! Are you finished with The Sims? Sorry, I kind of fell asleep while... Or not The Sims. The, Stardew Valley, that's what it was. I fell asleep while you were, doing it. I had a long-ish day. With, I had to go do Easter stuff with Wifey's family. And so I just kind of dozed off. And I apologize, because I was enjoying what I was watching. Alright, let's try it again. We're on the snake, or on the spider. On the spooter. Oh yeah, we already did this. Uh-huh, hi Sato again. I bet I can beat this in one cycle if I use 3 exorcism slips. Oh, I'm talking to you while ads are in progress. I'm sorry, Red. You don't even hear anything I'm saying, do you? The heck? Why is it not working? There we go. Gotcha. Ah! What just, I don't know what that was because it did the goal. What actually happened? Oh, you resubscribed! Thank you for the subscription, Red. I appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate it. Alright, we're gonna just beat this guy the quick and cheap way. Thank you very much, though. 2 months! Did you see my new point redemption? Not saying you should use it. Just wanted you to be aware of it in case you ever decide you want to see it. I know Phil's going to use it on Wednesday, so... I need to check. My subscription's probably run out on you, hasn't it? I'll have to go check that. Because it is around that time. And that was super quick. Okay, what's Sato got to say now that we're leaving? Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that the man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will... No, the VTuber one. The glasses has been there for a while. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. This is the sort of game where the glasses probably wouldn't matter because I'm not having to read a bunch of stuff. It's just big movements. But I managed to recover my model, my VTuber model, from the hard drives, the old hard drives, so I put that up as an option. That's fair. Yeah, I don't expect everyone to know what all I've had. I don't know what this fight looks like. I don't remember what the... Like, I don't remember if we still get the alcohol in the water or what for this. Because this is the Orochi fight, again. Okay, yeah, so we still have to do the... What was it, twice? It's twice. Oop. That's fair. No, mine are reading glasses, which means, you know, like, I can't see super far away or whatever, but... I mean, I can see super far away. I can't see very well close up. That's what I'm trying to say. Alcohol into your mouth. Poison. Oh, yours sucks. It's the same as the fire. I mean, it's not hard. It's just stupid. Infinity. Alright, we have to go up on his back. I forgot. Tools. There we go. Break that, and now we can kill him. We have super leveled up our stuff, so we're really good at dealing damage quickly. I will have to move for the last one, I believe. There we go. It's like cheating because we got everything leveled up so much. You know, I see like 5 inches. See, I can't see like probably out to here without my glasses, which is just like, I mean, I can see stuff on the screen. But if I take my glasses off, I can read a sign across the block though, or it's like things like really good far, like I can see for forever far away. I just can't see anything close up. Lighted screens are a little bit better. But I won't cheat it. I will get closer to my screen. I will make sure that I can't see properly whenever I do the glasses thing. So, you know, it's a little, but it's not going to affect me as much as others. Wifey, she also is far or nearsighted, and she needs to get new glasses because she's getting to the point where they aren't corrective enough. Her vision's not nearly as bad as some people I know, but it's just she needs to still get new ones to help correct. I don't know what fight this is. Oh, Azumi. I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit. Yeah, my fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. What's up, Azumi? Celestial being, Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together, you sent the monsters of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival, and once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power, and the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded through Nippon, and the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. Yep. Did I save? It's not a super big deal, but I'm going to run back and save real quick because I don't know if I did after beating Orochi. And Orochi was quick, but I'd rather not have to go and repeat fights if I don't have to. Do 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 do. I don't remember what this enemy is. The poison guy, right. Do we blow the poison off of him? Or it's a slow-mo thing, right? Yeah, it's a slow-mo thing. I'm making this look way too easy. All that stuff I had to do to get the stray beads was so hard that I have like all these specific strategies just memorized at this point. Maybe I should have recorded me acquiring all the stray beads, but alright, now Yami is going to wake up. Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power, I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the Moon Tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. Have you been watching my Okami run at all, or is this your first time checking in on this particular game, which again may be over really soon? I wanted to save it for today because, like my title says, this was the anniversary of its release in Japan. But Okami Amaterasu, just being able to see you with my own eyes, I can tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end, but I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you. And how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. Okay. I was just curious because, like, this is a reveal if you haven't been paying, or if you have been paying attention but you haven't watched before, because the character they're talking about has been Waka here is kind of an important thing throughout, and they make you think he's a villain, so to speak. There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I thought I could handle this before you arrive. He also has a weird French. He uses a lot of French, so he has a French accent when I read it. But it seems I have met my match. Oh, this brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the Celestial Plane? Behold, it is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is no other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. I don't remember this fight, by the way. Of course, it is too dark to see his true form now. So I don't remember any crazy fun strategies that make it go quick, but the dreaded day of darkness is upon us. And if my French accent is offensive, fair. Fair. Yummy. He's stealing the brush techniques! Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the celestial plane. But I was oblivious to the evils that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions, nor undo the past. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me, despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the Lunar Realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day, when we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the Celestial Plane. You must do so in order to bring the peace to this world. Poor Waka. Ah. Oh. Oh. Alright, can I do this? I don't know if I can use these. Oh, you can. Perfect. I didn't really plan on doing it this way, but I'll cheese this fight if that's an option. Give me my celestial brushes back, please. What do I get here? Which one is this? Slash? Rejuvenation. That's fine. That's good enough. Because that still gives me options to do this. This is slash. This is power slash. Okay. You regain power slash. You regained Cherry Bomb? Is that the next one? Green Spout. I know, this is riveting gameplay, but I earned this easy play. I did all this stuff to make it where I was this strong. I'm sure the speedrun just uses exorcism slips. You retrieve Cherry Bomb, Blossom Bomb. Oh, I'm supposed to climb this, right. That's not what I wanted. Alright, now we get... Gale? Water Spout. Water Sprout. Oh, hey. I did that a moment early. And then we get... Thunder? Crescent. Crescent? Why would we want Crescent? Can we use Crescent? We can. And that brings Nagi's attack. Right. I don't have fire yet. So I need to get that ability. Cherry Bomb? Slash? There we go. Infinity Stone. Okay, now we get our ice power back. Or fire. Fire, right? Galestorm. Wind. Okay. Oh, so we can put out the fire. Okay, we're going to clear this one pretty quickly, I think. Alright, now we get one of our powers back. Fire this time? No. Maybe? I don't know what that symbol is at all. Lightning? Inferno. Okay, fire is correct. Suck at drawing straight lines with this. Oh, we get our next power back, which is lightning. I didn't see. Which one did we get back? Veil of Mist. Well, that one's not helpful. Oh, wait, no, Veil of Mist is useful, because that's this. You want to give me back Cat Climb sometime soon, buddy? I don't have lightning to do anything with that. Oh, that's giving me back my next power. Veil of Mist... ice, I'm gonna guess, or lightning? Catwalk. Oh, nice. Whoop. The game didn't force me to lock onto him. This would be a lot easier. Vengeance Slip. We don't even need those, but I'm still gonna take them because they're free. I need lightning because that's what that wants me to do, but I don't have my lightning power yet. This is Steel Soul Sake, beautiful. And then I still need to do this one. Okay, we can do the thick line here, right? I think that works. Nope. Yeah, that works. Alright, and there's the last of those items. Alright, give me my next power. Lightning, I think. Not ice, I think this one's lightning. When I fell off? Yep, lightning's next, okay. Now we can actually do stuff in this fight. Now he gives me my ice power back. I need another Inkfinity. This is definitely one. Oh, there we go. One of those fights where it's just about the mechanics, because I had him completely out of life for several moments in the last couple. What's up, Isun? Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. She's sad because Isun wasn't there. It's killing the celestial. And now we don't have the brush techniques. Giant hand. And its little ball in the center will glow when we can hurt it. Bah! That furball's always spacing out like that. Ami can't get anything done without my help. Huh? Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Didn't my saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy, the hole-digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warrior so dearly wished to see you once more. That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but if that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I'll have to send up a real big one to reignite that passion. Whoa, so that wolf really was a god. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Who would have ever thought that that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger? Uh-oh. The boss is praying. Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared? Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Ha ha ha! Man, I'm really having to try to remember the voices I have for all these characters. Something in your brushwork touches my heart, Isun. You never abandoned your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. Isun, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power. Ha ha ha! He did it! My grandson did it! Look at the spirit behind his beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It works. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods.
and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone. I know it's kind of hard to see in the darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Soon, the wandering artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Ami? You're not floundering about without me, are you? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary, but you gotta take care of things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did. Remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Ami was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Ami, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So, come on, everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Ami that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Ami? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. Restores all of the constellations, gives us back our power through the praise of humans. And now we get the cool glowing aura. Oh. So I do remember parts of it, because I remembered I needed to do that. There we go. And there we go. From Imps to Demons, complete your bestiary. So that means we killed the last thing. Bestiary, bestiary. I don't know which way is the proper way to say that. Waka! Fantastique, Amataras! What a long and winding road it's been, ma chérie? But at last, our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That tickles. Down, here, you're going to lick me to death. Well, amateuress, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, ma chérie. Look at the modern photo used up for the backdrop on this. Now, full speed ahead. First stop is the celestial plane. I like how it's like a real thing that they painted over in spots so that way it looks still... it's such a cool little way they did that. Thank you, Red. I hope I get the perfect ending on that, because I feel like I did that pretty smoothly, but I feel like I may have taken too long on some of the fights. The path to heaven, eh? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Ami? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going, Furball, and there's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. Yeah, and I want to see my results screen to see how I did on that fight. So again, it feels like I did alright, but I also don't know that I did alright. Oh yeah, we always watch the credits all the way through on my channel. So if you don't like that, too bad. Anytime we finish a game, we always watch the credits. I know you don't care, Red. I'm sure that's something you probably do as well, but... So yeah, we beat Amaterasu on the anniversary of its release. Beautiful Amaterasu. I mean, Okami. Bum 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 bum. I love the shamisen. I need to get one at some point. I don't know how to play it, but I would learn. It could be my 12th instrument. Maverick, you have to wait a little bit longer. Give me just like maybe 3 more minutes. Give me like 3 more minutes. I wonder if all the animals that show up on the bottom are the ones that I fed, and if more show up since I fed like almost every animal in the whole game, or if it's always the same ones. This could be a game I would learn to speedrun, because I am wanting to pick up some more speedruns again. I haven't done those in a while. Not since they patched stuff out of Baldur's Gate. So I guess it hasn't been that long, but still, it feels long. Such a small team to work on such an impressive game. Like, Clover's credits there, it's so small. Like, don't get me wrong, I know there's like people outside of the studio that helps and stuff, but like, it was such a small team that made such an impressive feat of technology, because there's a whole lot of stuff, especially considering this was a PS2 game. Recognizing brushstrokes like it does, and like, even if I have problems with it, I complain about it, because they never updated it to modern technology, as far as its recognition of symbols being painted. The stuff that this does back when it was on PS2 is amazing as far as that, though. Oh, and then they Finn. Wait. Oh, I drew that. I was like, wait, I know that symbol. That's actual kanji, but I actually wrote that kanji. Right. And that concludes this most secret of tales. Well, well then. I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. This story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point. Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You'd best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. And we never got the sequel because Clover went out of business! Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. Which is always so disappointing because, you know, it's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. Yeah. Like, the game deserves a sequel. It's set up for the sequel. And then we didn't get the sequel. Because, like I said, Clover went out of business. I don't even know if they were working on it yet. And if you don't know Clover, they made this. They made Beautiful Joe. They made... What else? What else did they make? Excuse me. God Hand. Like a lot of really well-loved games were made by them. I didn't know Platinum record or Platinum games were made by several of the members. That's cool. Oh, it was just the Beautiful Joe and Okami and God Hand that they put out before they had to shut down and became Platinum. So I mean, they should be able to make it through Platinum then, right? If they wanted to. Of course, Platinum is Mad World, Bayonetta, um, Wonderful 101. Um, I don't want to list the ones that aren't just theirs because they worked with a bunch of other ones. But yeah. Total results. 157 saves, 0 deaths, enemies defeated, money gained, demon fangs found, praise earned. Ah! I got it! It's beautiful! We did it perfectly! That was a good not a bad to be clear. You got presents for me soon. Karmic Transformer 1. Karmic Transformer 2. Karmic Returner. Stray Bead. All stray beads have been reunited. The string of beads is complete. Karmic Transformer 3. Karmic Transformer 4. Karmic Transformer 5. Karmic Transformer 6. This lets me change the appearance, by the way, is what these do. Karmic Transformer 7. Karmic Transformer 8. Karmic's... What? I've not seen that one. The Secret Theater has been added to the gallery. So we perfected it. You can save the game here. This save file will be used to start your new adventure. Starting... They're saving to a new file instead of overwriting. No, I'm going to override slot 1, though. Of course. Starting from beginning. Or start from beginning. Yep. Alright, we're going to load that save so that way you can see what we unlocked. Assuming people are still in here to see it. Yeah, okay. Because you get a bunch of cool things. Presents from Isun. Does just show me all of them? Oh yeah, these are these. Okami art, which is cool. You can go through and see like all the concept art and stuff. All the different songs, which there's some pretty good music in here. Internal company. Oh, I haven't seen this. This wasn't in the original, I don't think. This is so cool. And I didn't even complete everything, by the way. There were still more side quests that I didn't do because I wanted to get this beat by today. That's so cool. That's awesome. And what does this look like? Internal presentation B. This must have been what they had for like game, like prepared for game shows and game like G3 and things like that. E3, I mean E3, G3, E3. Oh, I kind of wish we could have seen what some of those ideas were, because that looked really neat. And then this is just all the okay. That's just all the different demons. Turn to title. Very neat, very neat. All right, let me show these things off real quick. Start from beginning, yes. Also, I love how this game has a lot of inspiration from actual Japanese folklore, but modified to be more video game. So, like, the celestial plane, or the Yamato's arc being a spaceship. The celestial plane is up in the sky, so they needed a spaceship instead of just being an actual thing. Or like the bamboo girl going up in a space rocket instead of returning to the celestial plane through being grown through a giant sheet of bamboo and things like that. The bamboo cutter's daughter, I guess, is what that character's name originally was. Or like I feel like there's one other, but whatever. Point being, I like how they gamified and modernized actual mythology and legends of Japan without keeping it so accurate that it isn't unique. Like, I love that they took the time to take what we know, what people know, these folk tales and whatever, but then to change them enough that they're familiar without being just what we already know. And I think it's really cool. I think a lot of games that do that do a really good job. Like, Hades does that kind of, right? Like, even though it's not quite the same type of game, but like, it takes the Greek mythology that we know, but it modernizes some of it and gamifies it in a way where everything's familiar, but it's not just the myths that we've seen a million times. A game I think did not do it well was the original trilogy of God of War, but I think the new ones that take place in Norse mythology do a really good job of modernizing and gamifying the story in a way that it's the familiar with, especially the ending, like of Ragnarok. It takes what's familiar and then changes it so that way it's not just what we already know and already knew was going to happen. And I think that's really cool. I love when companies do that. I'd love to see it with like Egyptian mythology. I would love to see a game that does that. Does it well. I don't know if there are any, like, I've seen games that use Egyptian mythology, but I don't think there's any that do it as well as like the ones I'm talking about. We see it a lot with European mythology, but that's, we're so oblivious to it at this point. Like King Arthurian or Avalonian mythology and all of that stuff that we just know at this point. We don't even think of the fact that it's actually like taken from a folktale and mythology. And there are a bunch of games that do that really well, but it's also one of the most explored mythos that we have. The Chinese mythos is also really explored with like the Dynasty Warriors game series. Those do a really good job of taking the folk stories and the mythologies and mixing them up just enough that they're interesting. And I think it's really cool. I think we need more like that. Like I said, I don't know. I don't even know which ones I think would be the biggest things I would want the most to see. Besides, like I said, Egyptian, I think that'd be really neat. But like What other ones do we not see very often? We don't see like Indian. Of course, Ashura's Wrath does a really good job with that. Ashura's Wrath was really good at following like the Hindi mythos with the Devas and the Asuras and whatnot. And really, that one modernizes it more than the others, which is really neat. But also, we're going to do the other thing I normally do when we do this. We're going to talk about the game. Now that I've gone through all that, we're going to talk about the game. We're going to say my thoughts on it, even though I have beaten this again once years ago. And there are times where I didn't know if I remembered something, and then like I remembered immediately I needed to do the sun on the fight with Yami. And I remember as a kid not understanding what I needed to do there. And so... But thoughts on this game? I think it needs its sequel. I think it doesn't even need a true sequel. And I don't mean Okami. Okamiden's good. Okamiden's fine, I should say. I don't know if it's good. I haven't played it, but I mean it's fine. It's a DS game. It's using a different system. I think a sequel on the Switch would be beautiful. One that you use the touchpad to do your things on the screen while you're playing real time. That would be really cool. I think, again, technologically, this was crazy good. Like, this is 2006, so, were we, well, I'm trying to think what generation of Windows and stuff that would have been, but, like, that was still when people were debating if Linux was better than running Mac, or like that was still when Linux was part of the debate. Like that's how long ago this was. And like handwriting models existed, so you could handwrite and it would translate to text, but those took a long time to train. And so the fact that this was able to get this stuff right, I mean, sure, it's specific motions or whatever, but like there's a million ways to do a loop. And it still got it most of the time. Or like Bloom versus Whirlwind, straight Gale. So Bloom is a circle, Gale is a spiral. The thing is, you can do like the length of just a Bloom on the spiral for Gale, and most of the time it got it right. So like that's impressive. So technologically, now again, I think with HD they should have gone in and updated that so it's even more accurate because we have the technology now. I can tell based on how it played that it's still using the old code, which is fine, I suppose. Like, it's not the end of the world or anything. It's just could have been more, and that's fine. The art style of this game is timeless because they chose an art style that it doesn't matter what the technology is on as long as it was the bare minimum, which is why it looks so good even on like the Wii, which is weaker than a lot of the modern things, was able to run it really well. They run so well on PC. Everything's super easy for it to process. Like, this art is consistent, easy to render, but still looks good because it was chosen intentionally. It's not one of those ones that relies on the technology. It's not just cell shading, because cell shading can do it really well, but this does cell shading in a very intentional way that makes everything very... It's always going to look good. I mean, it's always going to look how it's intended. It's never going to look dated. That's what I should say. Because it's all done with intentional art styling. Like, you get... Mario games, and Mario games can look dated even to this, like, nowadays, because they were working with the limitations instead of working on their art, ignoring, like, they were trying to make it look the most beautiful as it could in its limitations. But, like, modern ones don't do that. Well, I mean, they do to an extent, but like Mario Galaxy is going to look good in the future because they switched from trying to make it look perfect. I say Galaxy like that one's still
modern, but yeah, so that's a good example though. Galaxy looks good still because they instead chose a very deliberate art style instead of trying to pursue the maximum of what their limitations allowed. And I think this does a really good job of that. So, art-wise, I love this game. The music, beautiful. Music is very a mixture of traditional and cinematic music, which makes for really cool. Really, really makes it unique. It makes it its own. Makes it its own. Also, the whole story, like Okami never says a word. Okami Amaterasu never says a word. Because she is a dog. She's a wolf, but she's a dog. She can't speak. But instead, Isun speaks the whole time. Which makes for an interesting thing where everything is voiced, everything is spoken about. But because it's not the main character, you also get the moments where you can be mad at what he's saying without feeling like it's going against the spirit of what's going on. He's lecherous. He's not good at first. So yeah, it's interesting. I know, Sakia. I know. Oh, you can. I'm not going to. I'm going to let this play because I'm talking through it, but I didn't know you could skip. If I do the speed run, I'm going to have to see if there's a difference, like if there's two categories or if it's all just regular New Game. Because New Game Plus, you get an item that makes it where you're way more powerful. Assuming you went through and got all the stray beads. And if you're going to do New Game Plus as a thing, you've collected the stray beads already. So, yeah. Characters in this game. Very cool. Everything feels unique, more or less. And their interpretations of different things, really cool. Toss. Alright. I said I was going to go through this, but we're going to skip it. Because I want to show off the stuff we got. Tools. Oh yeah, we still have all of our stuff, which makes this... Except for we don't get the final set. Which is unfortunate, because that was part of everything, but... So we get this. This makes the game unreasonably easy. I didn't know they stayed powered up. That's interesting. But yeah, we could do Karmic Transformation 1. Okay. And then we can get the fat one. Now she's fat. And she is fat. She's not just floofy. She's like, they make her fat. Or we can do... Now you go to the one without the cool stuff on her. Like, she doesn't have all the godly markings. Turn her into... You can get the dogs from the 5. Just different hounds of the... I can't think what the princess's group is called, but... Different types of dogs. Alright. 7, what is 7? What is this one? It's just green. Oh, it's the stone. I see. You play as the statue. Okay. Now what is this? Is this This is what it looks. Okay, so this one comes from Monster Hunter. I think. I think this is the character because you could get in Wilds. You could get Okami as a or Amaterasu as a Palamute. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I'm gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do when we get back. I may. Oops, wrong one. Um. Refresh. We may play more games. I'm probably done with Okami since we beat it. If anyone's still in here when I get back, maybe we'll jump on Monster Hunter. I'll see if my wife wants me to, if she has stuff she wants done this evening though, because I may come back and chat for like 10 minutes and then leave too if she has stuff she wants done tonight or wants to hang out or whatever. Because weekends are for the wife. That being said, I'm going to take a quick break. Maverick needs to go outside and whatnot. So, we'll see when I come back. I'll tell you what's going on.
Devil or angel, she flies on dark wings, listens to ravens and kisses her king. The devil loves stories, she's married him now, starting her new life with flourish and bow. Don't worry, just stories, it's not your turn. Don't fear them, just hear how someone else burns. Cruelty her consort, and she is his queen. Writing together, they're felt but not seen. Dancing and music and all of their art come now together and then tear apart. Don't worry, just stories, not like it seems. Don't fear them, just merely part of your dream. She's a bit whimsical, loves a romance. She sponsors comebacks, gives just one more chance. His is the tension, the plotting, the strife. He smiles as he writes like the edge of a knife. Don't worry, just stories, not like it's real. Don't fear them, just hear how someone else feels. After we faced what we hate and we fear, the curtain falls slowly, the house lights appear. Now that it's over, love, how do you feel? Isn't it nice to know Don't worry, just stories, not really true. Don't fear what you know can't happen to you. Can't happen to you. Won't happen to you. Playing another zombie game. There's been so many, I forget the name. Approaching a house upon a hill. The music starts playing, you know the drill. Checking my bags to see if I'm okay. Getting creative, what can I make? With half a scissors and one bottle and one nail. This game would be so easy if I could find Joanne's or just one freaking Michael's in this godforsaken land. Just think of what I could create with beading wire and duct tape, carving knives and long elastic bands. I think even MacGyver would try to find Joanne's. I know I'd be having much more fun with more than one bullet in this gun. I'm making do with what I find, which is just bricks most of the time. What I would give for some razor blades, or maybe a lighter and spray paint, or maybe some hot wax melt to throw in someone's face. This game would be so easy if I could find Joanne's or just one freaking Michael's in this godforsaken land. Maybe what I do instead with a needle and some thread, sew up a flesh column all by hand. Even necromancers would try to find Joanne's. When in the open and unarmed, only the resourceful stay unharmed. Nothing like life or death to inspire creativity. Some links and some pliers and I can't fail. They've got all I need to make chain mail. Shoot knitting needles with my bow. There's cinnamon pine cones that I can blow. But I'd rather let zombies eat my face than go to that Hobby Lobby place. I'll never be desperate enough, not even in a game. This game would be so easy if I could find Joanne's or just one freaking Michael's in this godforsaken land. I'm cold, hungry, and I'm tired. Maybe I'm just uninspired. Perfect place for forming a game plan. A matter of survival if I could find Joanne's. Certainly there's one out there, a hidden treasure trove somewhere, a bastion in this nuclear wasteland. And maybe an apocalypse, but I need a Joanne's. Yeah, I need a Joanne's. Got 6 weeks till Comic-Con. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. I don't know where my scissors have gone. Gotta get her done on time. Got an idea of what I'll be. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Store has 2 yards, but I need 3. Gotta get her done on time. Well, thread the needle and loosen the bobbin. Cut out the foam and heat up the glue. Hem the seam and gather the notions. A cosplay life for me. It's a cosplay life for me. Plenty of time, got 2 more weeks. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Time don't stop creativity.
crucial detail I've ignored. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Guess it's back to the drawing board. Gotta get her done on time. Well, thread the needle and loosen the bobbin. Cut out the foam and heat up the glue. Hem the seam and gather the notions. A cosplay life for me. It's a cosplay life for me. Only one more day to go. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Still there's so much left to sew. Gotta get her done on time. Rip out my hair and rip out the hem. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Put on the coffee, it's 3 a.m. Gotta get her done on time. Well, thread the needle and loosen the bobbin. Cut out the foam and heat up the glue. Hem the seam and gather the notions. A cosplay life for me. It's a cosplay life for me. Comic-Con day 1 of 3. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. I saw 6 people dressed just like me. Gotta get her done on time. Random man has something to say. Follow the pattern and draw the lines. Should have used pewter instead of steel gray. Well, thread the needle and loosen the bobbin. Cut out the foam and heat up the glue. Hem the seam and gather the notions. A cosplay life for me. Well, thread the needle and loosen the bobbin. Cut out the foam and heat up the glue. Hem the seam and gather the notions. A cosplay life for me. It's a cosplay life for me. It's a cosplay life for me. I spy with my little eye. Hee-ho, and away we go. I'm not real sure. A blob and it's white. Looking high and low. Books and
of talking about politics.
And I'm back. There we go. Okay. So, we beat the game. Do we want to switch up? Oh, my controller fell to the floor. Okay. Do we want to switch to Monster Hunter? Or any requests for games? Thank you, Red. Where Ben asks that. Hey, Red. What's your favorite dinosaur? I did know that. Well, you gotta get chickens. I love chicken meat. And also Troodon meat. Triceratops, fair enough. Triceratops is a very solid choice. So, I think we're gonna hunt some monsters unless anyone has any specific requests otherwise. So, okay. First thing I want to say is most of the things I like that are prehistoric are not actually dinosaurs. So I'm going to list multiple things, and then I'm going to maybe have an answer. Like, I like the Paraceratherium, which is a massive ancient camel that have the skin like a rhino. So they were, as far as we could tell, they had rhinoceros-style skin. They were about the size of a giraffe as far as height-wise, but they were shaped like a camel. I'm also a big fan of, which is a mammal. It's not a dinosaur. I was also a big fan of the Quetzalcoatlus, which is a pterosaur and not a dinosaur. That's a little bit closer. And that thing was the biggest flying creature by wingspan. And then I also like the Myocorvus, which is a prehistoric crow, which was about this big. Like, they were a lot more reasonable in size. So there's a lot of these things that I really love, like Similodons. And I really am a huge fan of Similodons. Cats are kind of one of those things I really love. And I don't know if they're actually related to cats, but that's another one I was a fan. When it comes to actual dinosaurs, though, it kind of changes. I am a fan of, like, the Archaeotops, which are those little tree climbing, flying ones that were like the size of like a raccoon, but they had proper wings and everything, and things that could cling to the wall. So probably an Archaeotops. I love Vesper's little gremlin laugh that she does there. Clever girl. I guess it says on their channel what their actual name is. So Libby. I know all these people personally. The guy in this song is Jeremy. Horatio is his character name. The one that had the gremlin laugh is her real name is Libby, and she's Vesper. And then the other woman in this group is Rowena, and her real name is Laura. Or Laura is her real name, Rowena is her stage name.
Love these people. They are friends of mine. I absolutely adore them. So it's super cool that they let me play their music. Dr. Mary C. Crowell here with Post-Apocalyptic Blues, which this is a song perfect for you, Red. Perfect for you. Let's see the mind. Why did the tags not update? Try again? Monster Hunter Wilds. Women just to unwind. Since this doesn't want to update, why is it not updating the tags? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to switch over to playing Monster Hunter now. I'm going to turn down the music a little because it's a little loud for me. Whimsically. Sophisticated. I chase my Java with wine. And do the same with the shrine.
But silly priests want to tell you it is the end of the world. I got the post-apocalyptic.
I ain't got no coffee. World is full of zombies blues. My girl adventurer.
Gloom and doom and in the tomb. I'm gonna raid.
Last year I sold an artifact, not yours.
Not yours. I don't think it was yours. Those
Okay.
ancient ruins, I
Just translated, I think they break and unbind. Abhorrent demons, unlimited. To send them back is unkind. But frightened priests want to tell you it is the end of the world. Oh, this one looks better. Let me try this one.
Apocalyptic. I ain't got no coffee. World is full of zombies blue.
Oh wait, that's like way up in the air. Wait, how do I have to like dead center this? Nope, dead center is not good. What is the angle on this? Too far right? Or is that going to bounce up like I want it to? Nope, too far right. I do like that you can practice before you actually do it. Maybe? Okay, so if I can do that again, that'll work. No, I could mimic kill. Yes, I'm a hunk. I put my low stat in charisma. I never put my low stat in charisma, even if I'm not playing a charisma character.
I put my low stat in my wisdom.
Nope, that was bad. That was awful. Oh, that was horrible. There we go.
Nope. Too far to the right. Alright, let's try that again. Because that was awful, awful. Charisma is always important. Charisma is always, always, always important. I also don't know how to play not charismatic characters, which sounds kind of conceited, but I mean, like, I don't know how to play a character who's not trying to speak distinctly. Like, even if it's charisma, like, it's not like one of those things where I think I'm the best speaker out there or something, but I just can't. Oh, I threw this even worse. I can't get my headspace to play someone who fumbles over the most basic conversations, specifically. If I could sense it really, a rifle, sword, a man on board. You can definitely tell she is used to playing older Dungeons and Dragons. I also struggle to play characters with like really low intelligence scores, because I always want to be part of the puzzles. If that makes sense. So it's not about. Again, it's not about me being like, oh, I'm smart. It's like I always want to assist in solving whatever the puzzles are. And whenever you have a low enough intelligence score, it kind of doesn't make sense that your character would just know how to do it. Okay, thank you for the support, Red, and have fun with your D&D. Thinking eyes all proud of me, instead they're really mean. I put my low stats. Almost were shit. The master thinks it's fun to work me just a bit. That's like a jerk. You could always quit. I put nowhere to put my low stat. Don't know where I'll put my low stat. I don't know. I know where you can put that low stat. What's up, cat? I will. It's funny. It's good. Aww. I think you should be the one who gets that nickname. You had it first. Because that's how that should work. Heartbreaker. That should give me max Heartbreaker, right? Yeah, okay. Do I have any guard gems? I don't. Oh, okay. That's fair, Red. If you're more comfortable with it, that's perfect. But if you get kicked out of it and you like it, well, that's too bad for them. What's my... Yeah, let's do that. I saw that you were on this whenever I got on, Kat. I didn't know that you like who you were playing with, and I was not going to bug you about it because you know. Oh, what? I didn't even grab my supplies yet. Can I pick up my items? Thank you. Drink the damn potion! Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sure. Is it any better with BJ around? Is it getting any better, or is he still just as No, why did you pull that out? You're supposed to shoot the stupid... Shoot! Thank you! Oh my gosh! There we go. Sure. Gonna regret this. Yep, I knew it. I was the wrong one. It's always the wrong one. I always do that on the wrong one. Every time. Shoot the... Oh my gosh. Oh.
Wings beat there near the glass of my window. Shattered sound, joy, something in my mind. As I watch them flying high and low, playing games with others of their kind.
Bro. I'm really curious, by the way, what references that she made that you didn't get. Just, you know, do I not get them too sort of question.
Adorning their wings with shards of night.
Yeah, you thought you were about to go fly off and do a big boom, didn't you?
Traveling farther in their flight.
Can I open up your head? Thank you. Sure, that's fair.
Pictures tumbled in like rocks.
Most of the time when people make references I don't get on stuff, I tend to try to remember them so I can look them up later.
Sit upon my shoulders. See what's
Nope. Yep. That's the good one. That's the one I did want him to do. Have fun, Red. Are there any more before I do this? I don't know if there are, but I'm going to still do it. I'll just not use the other two. Because I think 2 is all I need to get clear of it. Oh, there is more. Perfect. Okay. Okay. That's fair. This is gonna hurt, but I'm already committed. Unfortunately, I do that every time because I think it's doing the other one. Every single time. Okay, that one counts as below me. That's fine, honestly. Big hit. Okay. Ugh, I feel like I'm so sluggish today. There we go.
Why did you roll your dice like that? Why did you roll your eyes like that? Everyone knows that's how you get a one. I'm just explaining how to have more fun. It's all in the wrist, you just give it a twist. Well, ignore that number I rolled. I was not warmed up and the die hit a cup. That rolling your eyes thing is getting old.
Big crush.
Why did you roll your dice like that? Why did you roll your eyes like that? Everyone knows that's how you get a one. Let the dice master show you how it's done. You just pucker your lips and you blow on the pips. Yeah, that only works on the cubes. Icosahedrons are the bigger challenge by far, and I don't share that secret with noobs.
Another big hit. Oh, I switched weapons on accident. Give me the right one. Give me the correct. Thank you. Oh my gosh, game.
Why did you roll your eyes like that? And how did you roll a 20 that's not? Everyone knows that just uses up luck. And that's my face you hit when you gave it a chuck. Why did you roll your dice like that? Why did you
Ow.
roll your eyes like
What the?
That's how you get a one. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining how to.
Alright, where is more? I need more slinger ammo. But no more is spawning yet, and it's starting to annoy me. Oh, my back itches. There we go. Oh, hey, finally, more stuff spawned in. Alright, sharpen up. Sharpen up. Igel, come on, we need to go sharpen up. And of two. What is this called? Mando Daddy or something? Dear Daddy, okay. Kindergarten. Ow, that was a big hit. Uh-oh. Nope. I didn't take my pills. Be me and you, we will always. So he starts. The reason is, I think that now that I've seen it from afar, is he does actually start with the same attack, and then he switches to the other one if you're too close, which makes sense. And makes that much easier to deal with now that I'm aware of that. Because that explains why he was doing it so often, is if he switches to it when you're too close. Are you about to get all lightning-y on me?
I'll always be with you. Reach out to your heart, and you will find me. My love I will give you. The force will be with you. You'll see. Dear Daddy, I'm everywhere with you. Just close your eyes. That's where I will be. Go on, I'm still yours. Your storm and
Oof. Be me and you, we will always be a friend of two. Din Grogu. I still need to watch that. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I still haven't watched that. I have a Mandalorian tattoo from forever ago, and I haven't watched The Mandalorian. Like, what am I doing? This cheeky little Sharpen over here. He won't care. Okay, he cared. Okay, that has a lot longer hurt box than I thought. No! Why is my weapon out? Shoot! Thank you. Oh my gosh, that pisses me off when it starts doing that crap. JK! Stop. Stop. Just fucking stop. Sit on your pile of money and stop. There's a tail. Your money and stop. Big hits from the 3 damage points. Just fucking stop. Sit on your pile of money and stop. There it is. So I know I had seen more.
And then you went on to sue a website that teaches our kids to have thoughtful insight. Your ego can't stop it. The comparisons they made with your truly fanatical Trump-like tirade. You think bullying kids is somehow okay. You think you're the nice guy like Severus Snape. We're all so bewildered. What will you do next to confuse the line between gender and sex?
Stop. Just fucking stop. Sit on your pile of money and stop.
You're picking on youth for telling the truth. Just sit on your money and stop. The 20s got started just badly enough. We almost forgot all that cursed child stuff. We've had a pandemic and hornets and such. We don't need our fandom drowning in disgust.
Why did it do that?
George R.R.
things or any random... I'm out of elemental stuff to throw at you! Sit on your pile of money and stop. Whatever you really just stop. Sit on your pony and stop.
What's the DM gonna do when half the players show? Sure, I guess it's fine, they say. But if you really wanna know, it's gonna need
Oh, he carded me. Damn.
all the players here will die. I've stayed up all night to make this game right. And
I'm really hungry.
I'm gonna try.
Right.
I'm gonna try. I'll have some coffee, then I'll drink more.
Thank you.
The mighty mighty boom will save my game. It may be black or maybe with cream. I'll need to change the sorcerer's dream. The cleric has the food today. The halfling's gone.
I can't see what he's doing. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I can't see.
What's the DM gonna do when half the players show? Sure, I guess it's fine, they say. But if you really want to know, it's gonna need a rewrite. All the players here will die. I stayed up all night to make this game right. And here's the thing. I'm gonna try. I'll have some coffee, then I'll know just what to do. A mighty mighty bean is adventures, bestest brew. I drink it cold.
Now, I can't.
We replace the druid and her strong crocodile with his tame NPC I just named Lyle. When did planning games become such a trial? The no-show rogue has all
There we go.
my plot lines in the
Alright, please tell me I got some Black Ember Masses out of this. I need 2. It's all I need. And then I can go get some random hunting 3 tickets.
What's the DM gonna do when half the players show? Sure, I guess it's fine, they say. But if you
I
really
want
wanna
to
know,
know.
it's gonna need a rewrite. All the
Please
players here will
will
die.
die.
I stayed up all night
To get this thing right.
and here's the thing.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, Black Ember, Black Ember. Okay, I got enough Black Embers. Beautiful.
Coffee, then I'll drink and drink some more.
Ugh.
The mighty mighty bean will remind me what the dice are for. La la la, the fighter will be fighting a duel. The bard can heal, so I will be cool. Mage
All right.
session from school. She's my kid, so
Hey, let's see what I need after that. Now I just need 400 simple threes. Okay.
What's the DM gonna do? Half the players show. Sure, I guess it's fine, they say. But if you really wanna know, it's gonna
It's a 2, that's 3. Okay. And that's okay, so I have to do these. Let's do agenda hot, I suppose.
all the players here will die. I stayed up all night to make this game.
I think I still have one adapt in. I hope so. I'll have to check. They're gonna die. I feel that as someone who's DM'd for as long as I have. There are some times where you know you can't anymore. Yeah, I still have one adapt. Perfect. We'll use the Spear of Prominence. These away.
Get down, mama, sleep your
I
dog.
shouldn't need these, but let's go and grab these. And I definitely don't need the pills. We can just do this without for this fight. I do want millberries though. Aha. We should probably get a meal, because I don't think I've done one in a few moments. Oh, I do still have a meal. Never mind. We're good.
Wave at the tall rows of corn.
Switch to the prominence.
Rolls and it chills. Singing to the old things we mourn. Get down, mama, dreaming of a sort of dream. One with shiny metal, one that glitters and gleams. Scarecrow man is coming, he's just clothing and sticks. Got to get his pants, see which one like this.
Ah ha ha.
Dead trees, bones, and shadows rise.
Already broke the tail. Let's get to that back if we can.
Reaping man with a low slashing side. Summer plantings are short. Get down, mama. Get down, mama.
Nice try, big guy. I commend you for your attempt.
Croak your gathering home. For eating if you saw what you saw. Scarecrow man is done now, he is gone for the night.
Oh, you're already
In
moving.
the harvest till the dawn of the light.
Ah ha ha. Grab these out of here.
Dead trees, bones are our feast hall. We'll eat the remains and the corn. The air is black and it's loud with the cars. Singing to the old ones we mourn.
Nope, didn't get my shield up in time on that one. Unlike the last few.
Get down, mama.
Okay. I love how, like, all the monsters have a move that is just, let me wiggle in a straight line. That was embarrassing.
The scarecrows are coming, and he ain't no clown.
Let's get rid of those. I don't even know why I had those on me, but well, whatever. Alright, let's get back to it. I haven't died to Jin Dahad in forever, so that's okay. I love how she does that little bit at the end. I screwed it. Can sit at any time. And the last time that I checked, drinking still isn't a crime. Ow.
What a commotion for my potion.
I'm about to die again already. What the heck? Why am I taking so much more damage than I'm used to?
If you're wondering what is in it, probably best you didn't ask.
As someone who does Renaissance festivals, that's true.
We've rolled up our initiatives. You're ready for my spells.
I know this is actually about potions, but
Prefer to cast them well. And I know that you're still waiting, but augmentation here is key. Yet 15 minutes later, you're still waiting on me. I know I made a promise to leave my stash back at the inn. Yes, I know the straits are dire. Yes, I know the ice is thin. But the stuff that's in this satchel simply does.
why? Why is it not working?
Sure, I've got a track to bring an ogre to its knees.
This is the second time I've run into that issue against this fight. For whatever reason, that attack's just not doing anything. Or that, yeah, I can't focus strike that wound. Specifically that one.
If you're wondering what is in it, probably best you didn't.
You know, the one that's really important because it's a super weak spot whenever it's glowing.
Guess I know that I'm encumbered, but I promise I'll catch up with this dose of constitution swirling round in my tin cup. This fine ferment.
Yeah, why is this... There we go.
And another half a bottle see me stumbling up the road. I know what happened last time, but it's all under control. Though I swear I really mean it, you can shut your stupid hole.
Okay, tail already.
My faculties are firmly in my grasp. Just one more swig of courage, now let's go and kick some ass.
Oh my god, one of his tempered wounds opened.
Quit at any time, and the last time that I checked, drinking still isn't a crime. What a commotion for my potion, such a tiny little flask. If you're wondering what is in it, probably best you didn't ask. And I know there really isn't time to get experimental, but the creatures in this module are notoriously temperamental.
Ow.
My elixir can surely cure whatever ails ya. So don't come crying to me when all your rolls begin to fail ya. The red ones are for curing wounds, the blue ones get you high. The green makes splashy damage and they taste like lemon lime. The purple lasts for 1d4, they make you walk on
Okay.
air. The white will make you see things that you're positive aren't there. No, don't wait, don't touch that. The brown ones are corrosive. Just leave this to the expert, please. A couple are explosive. Don't look at me like that. So far, nobody has died. Relax, we'll be just fine so long as safety
Something is applied.
I don't have a problem.
Got the tail.
At any time. And the last time that I checked,
Drinking still isn't a crime.
commotion for my potion, such a tiny little flask.
If you're wondering what is in it, probably best you didn't ask.
If you're wondering what is in it, probably best you didn't ask. If you're wondering what is in it,
Probably best you didn't ask.
I've got a hypothesis that I'd like to test on a sample of one. 'Cause baby, you're so hot that now my bonds are starting to come undone. Strong nuclear force is the tightest of course, but it wouldn't hold up to our love's inner course. And if you
Oh, he fell down. He ran out of stamina.
mass by our acceleration.
1, 2, 3, mathematically now I can see to a standard deviation of 2. If the world would
Come on, big guy.
lose gravity, you know I would still fall through.
Okay.
Second, ladies.
I'm no astronaut, but we could get
You hide and explore Uranus.
our reactions explosive. There's no vessel forged mystery. Our relationship state should be less transitory.
Hey, you're looking smart, and when I'm next to you, I'm just an ignorant.
Uranus. 113. Standard deviation or 2. Now this song exists because the band always say that they're purdy, nerdy, and dirty, but they didn't have an actual quote-unquote nerdy song. They had geeky songs, but nothing that was straight up nerdy, and so they wrote this song. Is it your place? Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Oh, nope.
Let's go back to the place we can prove the Big Bang wasn't just a theory. We're like the theory of relativity, 'cause time almost stops when you're
Ow.
close to me. Does your skin produce fructose or possibly glucose? 'Cause you're sweeter than 3.145 mathematically. Now I can see to a standard.
And this was Jeremy's choice, I think. Because he was the one that was like, we have a pretty song and a dirty song, a pretty song and a dirty song, but we don't have a nerdy song. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but sure. Do I have a boulder down? Casually eat a steak.
Lost track of the days as they go by. Lost touch with the world that lives outside. Don't remember wearing pants. I'm in a trance. Please check that I'm alive. Sorry,
Boom!
star dinner date. Not sure that I'll go.
Boom!
Just had something else pop up to interrupt my life in this weird way. Happened to see it was on sale. Had nothing to lose, so what the hell? Now I feel it in my soul. I've lost control, 'cause I got Elder Scrolls. Now I'm living a fantasy, 'cause
As I'm in Skyrim. I'm in Skyrim.
my pets never make me sneeze when
And I'm in Skyrim.
and my kids are nice to me when
And I'm in Skyrim.
it's a whole new world that I have found. Nothing else could ever bring me down.
That line, by the way, was not for them because none of them have kids. Well, Jeremy may have a kid. I'm not sure. I know. I say I'm friends, and Jeremy's the one I know the least.
Hours filling up my
Even though he's a founding member, he's not part of the band anymore. So,
coming one with couch. A perma
ow,
in search of
ow.
dragon power. Pretty sure my mom thinks that I'm dead. But who's gonna vanquish
The undead.
I got a destiny bug, got a fish route dog from morning until bed. Or maybe there's no time for sleep.
Damn, I couldn't have missed any closer, could I?
I eat. Nothing is getting
Ow!
done till the dragonborn comes, and guess what? That is me. I'm
I'm getting stuck underneath him. Alright, let's see if we can't break this leg open.
Social life is getting wrecked because of Skyrim. Cops are making wellness checks 'cause
Says I'm in Skyrim.
maybe going outside next. No,
No, it's Skyrim. Nope, that was behind me.
Choosing now to live, hoping that my loved ones will forgive. Look at this fight I'm bringing to keep on singing. Wait, oh yeah, another sexy Viking.
Oh, he didn't do it. Okay.
Get all this Nordic dong, I'm loving Skyrim.
I'm like stuck on his claws. What is going on? Woo! I don't know how I blocked that.
Oh, I got a dragon.
When I was a little child,
What?
I lived for every day.
What angle do you have to attack this part from? Okay.
I couldn't wait for Saturday. G.I. Joe and Trin
Oh, this is counts. If as close as it is.
all day long. And She-Ra, gummy bears,
We're gonna find out. It does count. Okay.
I could sing.
Because sometimes things that are too close in these games don't count.
I may have gotten older, but I remember well. Then one man turned my childhood into a nightmarish hell.
Oh, babe, please stop ruining my childhood. Michael Bay doesn't kill your childhood, though. Michael Bay makes it into a different thing. It's your childhood still exists, just, you know.
Your visions are quite clear, but they ruin all I hold dear. Michael Bay, leave
I know these guys aren't, like, actively anti-Bay. They're not a fan of him, but that's one thing I've always found.
even though Megan was hot, so
I don't really think Megan Fox is that hot, by the way.
and explode.
Just want to throw that out there. I know I'm in the minority on that, but I literally don't think she's that attractive.
Turtles from my youth. I would
Noah Bunga!
something pleasant,
Like painter on my tooth. Ow.
Michael Bay, please stop killing off my childhood. Michael Bay, leave those
Franchises alone.
Transformers are plastic made, like the performance your actors gave. Michael Bay, leave my childhood alone.
But yeah, I hate that the phrase that it's destroyed my childhood.
To the Michael Bay,
When unless it's one of those things where you find out that there's, you know, sex jokes in your SpongeBob sort of thing. I guess I can understand that, because that is affecting the stuff that were actually in your childhood, even if
that we buy this crap and you can't seem to quit. If we refuse to buy it, would you stop producing?
blockbuster shit.
I leave you with a happy thought on which to rest upon. At least you are still better than
I just don't know that I've seen any of M. Night Shyamalan's movies.
Michael Bay.
Like, I know the joke, the what a twist or whatever, but
My childhood. Michael Bay, leave those franchises alone. Once your films were the best, time to give cartoons a rest. Michael Bay, leave my childhood alone.
Michael Bay, leave killing of my childhood. Even if I don't agree with the song, I can still love it though. Emotions are never wrong. I mean, that is how he would do it. These my childhood alone. Oh, I forgot to break his head this time. That's fine. Ice Gem, that's fine. All I care about is the tickets. Everything else is just extra. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I needed. Oh wait, no, those aren't those are Jindahad. I only got 2 hunter symbols. That's annoying. Refresh, earplug, quick switch bolt. That sounds fine for if I was using one of those. Fire attack up by 3. That's nice. Alright, I don't think that's enough, but let's go ahead and double check that I didn't miss something.
I'll serve you sips of the sweetest juice. Nothing's too much when I'm courting my muse.
2 more hunter symbols. I'm feeling burnt out though on this right now. So I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end the stream here. Especially since we've only got 3 people in here anyway, so it's not like I'm leaving a big group. Save and quit. Yes. Oh my god, what is this? Little treat for anyone who's still sticking around at that point. Alright, that's all I got for you today, guys. Tomorrow we're coming back. We're going to try to play Origins. I'm going to do some troubleshooting on that tonight and see if it's just the area we're in. If so, I will skip that because we've already done it before. I will find a way to do that, even if I have to get some sort of modding tool or whatever. And we'll pick that up. I think that's all I got. Nothing special, so... Tomorrow, Dragon Age Origins. Tuesday, Dragon Age Veilguard. Wednesday, Baldur's Gate 3. Thursday, to be announced, we'll probably do more Alice. If I can get that working. I hate all these things that are locked into full screen. It's so bad. We'll see what we can do. I may not play it, we'll find out. Nothing on Friday, nothing on Sunday of next week. I think that's right. One of these upcoming weeks I'll have to take another Saturday off because of family stuff. But I'll let you guys know for sure. That's all I got. It's been a good day. Thank you guys for spending time with me today. I know it's a Sunday. People are getting back into their week, so it's, 9 o'clock my time. But I very much appreciate everyone swinging by. Like I say, you only have so many hours in a day. And you chose to spend some of that time with me. So it's not a small thing. It's never a small thing, no matter who you give that time to. Remember, when people give you their time, the same thing is true. It's never a small thing. We only get so many hours a day, and we choose who we spend it with. And they chose to spend it with you. You choose to spend it with me. And it's really a nice thing to think about. That's all I got. So, there's only 3 of us in here. I'm not going to bother with the raid. Yeah, that's all I got. So, big love to everybody. Hope to see you guys next time. Big love and bye.